What's up, guys? We've got an update on the Charlie Kirk shooter. The FBI has their latest suspect. His name is Tyler Robinson. This is allegedly the shooter. Now, here's the thing. This guy actually confessed to his father, claiming that he did it, and then his father turned him in. Which let me just start this off with one funny thing. Maybe this is the Italian in me, but my father would have gotten me a plane ticket and gotten me the fuck out of the country. Maybe that's an Italian thing. I don't fucking know, but I think it's strange when somebody's father rats them out no matter the fucking crime. Regardless, that's not important. What is important is that we are learning that allegedly this guy had stuff carved into his bullet casings. But it's so weird because it's like so much carved. Like, what is it in fucking 1 point font? How big are these goddamn bullet cans? I'm pretty sure Charlie was shot with a 30-06. So I don't know. It's strange, but we've got a lot of information about this. We're going to talk about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing, and it helps me immensely. And donate to the channel if you want to support me financially. This is real independent media. I've never had a conversation with an advertiser, a billionaire, a government, anything like that. You can support the channel by buying merch down below. You can use the 40% off discount down below. You can click the thanks button to donate to the channel. You can become a member for $5, and you can become a patron on Patreon. Huge shout-outs to everybody who subbed. Thank you for 89,000 subscribers. We're inching closer and closer to that 100K mark, and I love you all. But without further ado, let's just dive right into this. So, what we know about Charlie Kirk's shooting suspect, Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old in custody, is the suspect in the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, registered to vote with no party affiliation and hadn't cast a ballot in the two most recent elections. So the shooter isn't a Democrat, isn't a Republican, isn't a trans person, he's not a like, all of the stuff you've seen online goes to show you that the Republican Party has been waiting for something like this. They don't actually give a fuck what the shooter's ideology is. They immediately weaponize this. They turn Charlie into a martyr. They love this. Don't let any conservative fool you into thinking that they're upset about this. Are they upset that Charlie is dead? Yes. But are they happy at the reaction of their cult? Yeah, they're also very, very happy about this. A family member told investigators that Robinson, quote, had become more political in recent years. Utah Governor Spencer Cox said at a press conference Friday morning, and in particular had lashed out at Kirk, the family member said. Authorities, who have described Kirk's killing as a, quote, political assassination, discovered anti-fascist messages engraved on ammunition with a rifle near the site of the shooting that hint at political transformation, Cox said. Those messages included one that said, "Hey, fascist, catch!" Another one appeared to be reference to an Italian anti-fascist song. So what that's about is Bella Ciao. Now, if you're a fan here, you know that I fucking love this song, Bella Ciao. Bella ciao, 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 sei mio partigiano che mi sento de perir. If you don't know, Bella Ciao is like an 80-something-year-old partisan song from fascist Italy. It's a song of the resistance fighting against their fascist oppressors. And what I will say is you can't allow the right wing to just take historical things from us. Just because one individual, this guy, allegedly, has Bella Ciao engraved on his rifle does not mean that we have lost access to one of the most famous anti-fascist songs throughout history. You can't just live in fear and let these people take that shit away. The same way that, like, don't get me wrong, the Republican Party, they've co-opted the flag. They've co-opted the word patriot, right? The American flag is your flag. It's my flag. It's their flag. It's everyone's flag. The word patriot just means to love your nation and be proud of it. It's not co-opted by one side of the political aisle, but that is what we've seen over the past few years. Robinson grew up in Washington, Utah, and earned a scholarship to attend Utah State University after a strong academic record in high school, but dropped out after just one semester, according to public records, social media, and university statement. Voter registration shows that Robinson is registered to vote unaffiliated with any party, although he is also listed as an, quote, inactive voter, meaning he hadn't voted in at least the most two recent general elections. Social media photos show Robinson wearing gray Converse shoes and sunglasses that appear similar to to those warned by the shooting suspect released by law enforcement earlier this week. So I also want to point something out. The FBI didn't find this guy. Like, our Kash Patel, the fucking podcast bro, who's the deputy director of the FBI, they didn't find him. And of course, they're flexing about, like, oh, the FBI, thanks to our great people. No, you didn't. You didn't find him. He turned himself in. His father turned him in after he admitted his own guilt to his father. You didn't do fuck all, and I'm actually quite convinced that you would not have found this guy if he was Italian. Robinson was taken in. Oh, here we go. Cox said at the press conference that a family member of Robinson had reached out to a family friend Thursday night, and the family friend told the Washington County Sheriff's Office that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. He was taken into custody at around 10 p.m. Look at this. Cox said that a family member of Robinson had told investigators that at a recent family dinner, Robinson had mentioned Kirk's upcoming Utah Valley event and, quote, they talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. Well, this is true. Charlie Kirk, listen, we cannot just move past the things that Charlie Kirk did when he was alive. Charlie Kirk was full of hate. Charlie Kirk did spew hate. Charlie Kirk said that if his daughter was raped and impregnated, he would force her to give birth. Charlie Kirk said that being trans is an abomination and that being gay is wrong. Charlie Kirk has said a lot of fucked up, divisive shit. He has tried to rule through the fascist lens. That's his whole belief, is ruling through violence, is forcing people to submit to his theocratic fascist beliefs of a Christian nation, a non-secular nation that, you know, America is a Christian nation. It's founded upon Christian values. That's not true. Let's keep on reading. The bolt-action rifle used and left in a wooded area near campus had various phrases engraved on bullet casings, Cox said, including "Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao," which is obviously a reference to the song Bella Ciao. It also said on one, "If you read this, you're gay. Lamau." That's fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. Now, also, allegedly, I have no way of proving this. I've been trying to find it. Allegedly, one of the bullets had up, right, down, down, down written on it, like with arrows, which is just how you call in a 500-kilogram bomb in Helldivers. Brother, if that's fucking real, that's kind of hilarious. Don't get me wrong. What he did, the whole thing, like shooting Charlie Kirk, the event is a tragedy, okay? But that's kind of funny. The up, right, down, down, down. That's stupid. That's stupid. Anyway, we've got some updates from NBC here.
This suspect, we have a name to tell you, and this is according to multiple sources and our team of reporters covering federal law enforcement, Tom Winter, Mike Cosner, our colleagues. Tyler Robinson is the suspect in custody. He is from Utah. He's in custody and with state authorities in Utah, born in 2003. And so Tyler Robinson is the name that, according to multiple sources, is the suspect who is in custody. From our reporting, we understand he has been in custody for a number of hours now.
I also don't think this guy was a student at the university. I'm pretty sure he just lived in the area.
And what happens with that, as Morgan was just saying, there was a point where authorities knew very little about who this person was. Well, once you have an individual identified, many new doors open. Tyler Robinson will now be subject to having all of his electronics reviewed, subject to a search warrant, and that would be the typical process now, that once he's identified and in custody, authorities are able to get the court permission to execute search warrants. That could be places where he lives.
So, like, here's my thing. Based on what I'm seeing, this is a straight, white, cis-het, probably Christian or Mormon, considering it's Utah, non-political guy. He didn't vote in the past 2 elections. He's not a registered Republican or a Democrat. This is like the best case scenario for the culture, right? Yet, I don't think this is going to stop the right wing from blaming leftist ideology. I don't think it's going to stop them.
Seizing any phones, digital footprint, any of those things. Also checking the records for the purchase of the weapon that was used here? Can they?
Yeah, surprise, surprise. The weapon was probably bought legally. Surprise, surprise.
Tie that weapon to him. All of those avenues are now open to federal authorities. This is a state crime, not a federal crime on its face, meaning a murder is a state crime. They would be looking for any avenues that allow them to find some kind of federal charge, if there is one that's applicable and appropriate, to add to this case with the joint work of federal authorities and state authorities.
It's funny because they're calling for like federal authorities. Meanwhile, the FBI couldn't fucking find this guy. They had to rely on his father turning him in. We've got a little video. This is like the official announcement here.
I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well. And I will share that with you now. So the area north of Campus Drive Road where the suspect crossed over, you saw some of that in the video that we released last night, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark-colored towel. The rifle,
I'm pretty sure it was a Mauser, like a German Mauser.
was determined to be a Mauser model 98 30-06.
Wait, did he get shot by a Car 98? A Mauser Model 98? I mean, maybe, I don't know too much about guns, but isn't that a fucking Car 98?
30-06 caliber bolt-action rifle. The rifle had a scope mounted on top of it. Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices, bulges, capital O-W-O, what's this, question mark."
Oh my god, it said, "Notices bulge." Ooh woo? That's the fucking craziest shit you could ever write on a bullet casing. Wait, let me hear that again?
Found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices, bulges, capital O-W-O, what's this, question mark."
What, bro, that's like weird. That's the type of shit you see in like the comments of like Postman. You know what I mean? That's like Groiper shit, where they're like weirdly sexually invested in their like far right extremist political commentator. You see that shit all the time if you're as chronically online as I am.
Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." Up arrow symbol, right arrow, and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols.
That's a 500 kilogram bomb in Helldivers. Hey fascist, catch, followed by up, right, down, down, down. When you play Helldivers 2, if you don't play video games like I do, Helldivers 2 is a video game, and one of the things that you can do is call in air support, right? And you pull out this orb, and you put in a code, and then you throw it. The code for a 500 kilogram bomb is up, right, down, down, down. Is that what he just said?
And symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols.
Wait.
A second unfired.
Hold on.
The unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." Up arrow symbol, right arrow, and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols.
Bro, that's a 500 kg bomb? This guy's making Helldivers references and going, "Notices bulge, ooh woo. Hey fascist, catch." This is the Dude, you know what this is? You know how, like, we've talked about this before, the right has meme-ified fascism. That, like, you know, remember the Alligator Alcatraz merch? Alligator Lives Matter. Just, like, they're memeing their way through fascism, and this is the, you know, every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So now the anti-fascists are memeing their way through. Like, we're such a deeply unserious nation. Oh, my God.
A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow." And a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Doesn't that mean we're all fucking gay now? God damn it! How could you do this to us? Give me back my frames. I got my frames back. Okay, so those are the updates that we have right now. I'm sure there's going to be more. And I'm still concerned that the reaction is going to be war on Democrats, war on leftists, war on anti-fascists. We've seen the reaction from the far right. I mean, not even the far right. We've seen the reaction from the president. We've seen it from fucking people, all different government. I mean, also, meanwhile, I do want to talk about a couple other things. Poland is still in Article 4. We're still like on the brink of World War III right now. The Republicans voted to block the release of the Epstein files for the fourth fucking time now. Only 4 Republicans voted to release the Epstein files against all 180 Democrats. Oh, dude, our nation is just on fire. It's on fire. And I am afraid that political violence such as this is only going to become more common in a nation where everybody is mentally ill, everybody's armed to the teeth, and our elected officials are doing fuck all. People turn to vigilantism. That's what happens. This is expected behavior, okay? That's my point, is this is expected behavior in a nation such as this. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I know I'm not live. That's because it's my mommy's birthday, so I gotta go. I'm gonna go hang out with my mommy for her birthday. I got her a telescope so she can look at the stars. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing and it helps me immensely. And donate to the channel. Click that video over there. It's a banger. And I know bangers.